11th grade this year. Of course, if you didn't know already, we're all juniors in high school. So 11th grade started off, and something that you guys might not actually know about me is that this is not my first podcast. I don't know if we talked about it before.
Oh God.
What?
I'm scared.
What?
What? It's not your first podcast?
What?
Tell
How
me more.
scandalous.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the DMT Show. This is episode 11. My name is Show.
My name is Andy. My name is Jason.
And my name is Ari. And today, we're back to just us four. No guest this episode, but we want to start off by just having some little announcements, some things that I just want to get out of the way. So first off, I just want to thank, if you remember a couple episodes ago, we had one of our guests, Nico, on. I just want to tell him thank you on the show officially for making the DMT show a better and nicer logo. If you didn't notice already, the logo is a lot cleaner, looks a lot crisper. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you to Nico for making.
Thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nico.
Then
we love you.
The second thing I want
we
to
love
say,
you, Nico.
We love you. Love you, Nico. Next thing I want to say is we are going to be opening up our Discord server to any of the viewers that want to come and join. You get to see, you'll get announcements whenever we post our episodes. You get to talk to us on Discord. So if you guys want to do that, that's going to be down in the description. And then also, finally, the third thing I wanted to say was we didn't get to talk about it too much, but I kind of wanted to go into it a little more. Last episode was episode 10, which was it was a milestone for us. Episode 10 already. I don't know. It felt like episode.
Another round of applause.
Yeah, it felt like episode 1 was like yesterday, and already.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. But
I still remember what I was wearing in that episode.
You do?
I don't. Yeah, it was a light blue shirt that had a gradient to dark blue.
I don't think. Actually,
I have like 3 shirts in my closet, so it was one of those.
I think I was
one of those blue ones.
3 shirts.
Yeah.
Chuck only wears blue.
Because he's a Smurf.
Not even a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was probably wearing that sweatshirt that I wore last episode.
Oh, the little
I wore
gray
that.
one? Yeah, that color?
Yeah. It's so comfy.
But episode
You
10.
get it. No, it's not. No.
Episode 10 already. Actually, episode 10 passed. Episode 10 was of course with Luca. We haven't posted that yet in when we're recording this. But episode 9 right now, it's going off. Mr. Apollo.
I'm about to check the stats, bro.
Yeah, that episode is going crazy right now. So if you haven't seen it already, make sure you get on the hype train.
121 views.
Yeah, get on that hype train. Go make sure you watch that video, man. Mr. Apollo. That was one of our good episodes. Obviously, the Luca episode's also going to do pretty good. It's definitely already out, but we're speaking from the past, so we haven't seen it yet. But
yeah.
Today, what I kind of wanted to go into is we started talking with this a little bit with Luca after we ended the episode, and he was like, "This would be something interesting to talk about, kind of just the history of us, how the DMT show started in the first place, because we never actually got into it." So I don't know. So I guess we'll start with Andy. Andy, because me and Andy, we were the first friends that in this group. So me and Andy met in kindergarten, right? Miss Ward's class, South Grove Elementary School.
Miss Ward's class. 11
You said
year
give it to Andy, and then you just kept on going.
No, he said no. When he said start with me, he meant start talking about me and show.
Yeah, now I'm transition. I wanted to give him a smooth transition. I didn't want to just leave him out in the dust. But yeah, go ahead, Andy.
You want me to go? Okay, yeah. So same kindergarten class. Ari and I, back in the day, back in war, we just fought through the depths in the trenches. Alright, now. But anyway, 11-year friendship, still going.
You're not wrong.
Strong.
Elementary school is bad. No, it wasn't bad, but.
What do you mean it wasn't bad?
Elementary school is fine.
I've known Jason for longer, obviously. I've known this guy for 16 years.
Yeah.
But my family doesn't really care.
For worse.
But Arian, 11 years. I don't know how many classes did we have after that, in school.
I think it was just kindergarten and first grade.
Yeah, but then after that, it was just they split us up because we were too powerful.
Yeah, and then I was with Jason after that in second grade.
No, you. Oh, and then I was no, yeah. But then I was with Ashoka in second grade, Jason.
Yeah.
At Baza, I think. Is that second grade? Yeah.
Yep. You have Gansey third.
Gansey third, and then
Saccone fourth.
Saccone,
Right.
Nebraska.
Okay, so we had every single class together after that too.
It's crazy.
So
Yeah,
I
you
guess I
said
met you in
college.
second grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Well, oh yeah, I got you.
and then
So yeah, I guess R and I. You go, R, you go.
yeah.
I'm not gonna cut you off anymore, bro. No, you go.
We met in second grade, and then me and Ashok, I think, met in third grade. But we're also like next door neighbors. Not like right next door, but like he lived down the street to the right, down the street again. So we're kind of close. And then, so yeah, that's practically the history of our friendship. But we've been friends together, I think, probably since like sixth grade, seventh grade. I remember Southwood's lunchroom, all the games we would play. We were just sitting there.
Oh yeah. So much history in that one.
All those Tyrone's unblocked games. What a legend, Tyrone.
Yep. Dude,
coolmathgames.com.
Yeah.
They blocked all the websites with unblocked in the name. So you have to misspell unblocked so you can get all the unblocked.
Yep. I remember that.
Yo, we had a strap, bro.
And we'd play.
What else was it?
We'd play Tank Trouble.
Like
in the lunchroom.
Tank Trouble,
Rooftop
ABC, yeah,
Sniper.
bro.
ABC,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Oh my
Rotated
god.
ABC, yeah.
ABC I
Rotated roll.
hated in elementary school.
ABC,
Like
yeah.
during lunchtime, if it was like raining and you're like in your class indoors, you had like 3 computers and you have to rotate it. Speaking of rotate and roll.
Yeah. I know it, yep.
Yeah.
Bro.
Great game.
I showed top 5 game of all time. Top 1 game.
Top,
Yeah.
I was
Top
at
one
the
game.
5. It's up there.
Yeah.
It's at the top.
At the top. Damn. All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
rotate and roll.
A high
It
bar.
changed me.
It did.
Oh,
God.
That's a callback. That. Wow.
That's a callback. If you get that reference, you're a real one.
Yeah. We have a lot of real ones, but you're still also a real one. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're the only real one.
What about after that? So 7th grade, 8th grade, that was also middle school years. Then we went to high school. High school kind of got cut short. 9th grade, I was kind of, actually for most of high school, I was kind of had like nobody in any of my classes. And then, but they were always together. We were still always friends, of course.
Oh, Arne, it sounds so sad. You're like, they were together. I was like, bro.
They ditched me.
Freshman year, Ashok and I had 7 of 9 classes together.
Yeah, that was
so good.
crazy.
And
Dude,
like,
and then so lucky, bro. Sophomore year, me, Jason, and Ashok were all in the same chemistry class. So nice.
Yeah, Arden was
Arne
in it, and
supposed to be there,
and
but
then he didn't like
we don't
it,
talk.
so he dropped.
We don't talk.
Arne was supposed to be there, but then he just said no because he hates us, and he left.
Yeah.
And then he came back because we're too cool for school.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also during that time, of course, the great, not the great, the infamous COVID virus.
Wait, infamous? Infamous. Infamous, bro.
It's been a long day.
Has it?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I woke up at like.
Someone's Discord is popping out, by the way, but anyway.
I can't hear it. I think that's
Did
your
you hear?
Discord.
I can't hear it.
I'm pretty sure
Wait,
that's your
mine? Oh, I
Discord.
think it might be mine.
Alright, but-
Okay, yeah, that is fine.
Yeah, and then finally, 11th grade this year. Of course, if you didn't know already, we're all juniors in high school. So 11th grade started off, and something that you guys might not actually know about me is that this is not my first podcast. I don't know if we talked about this before.
Oh,
But-
God.
What?
I'm
Yeah.
scared, bro.
What?
What?
It's
It's not your
not
first
my-
podcast?
What?
Tell
How
me more.
scandalous! Oh my
I thought you were
God.
just such a natural at this.
Yeah,
Okay, go on.
no, these skills, they were developed over a long time. And no, not really a long time. But during COVID-19, I used to have a podcast with my old robotics team. So that was a very long time ago. Andy's laughing.
I'm not laughing. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're not laughing. I'm not laughing either.
I'm not laughing, dude.
Alright.
Always like trying not to laugh.
Okay, but moving on. So I used to have this whole podcast with my robotics team. It was kind of more of a serious podcast, but it's what got me into podcasts. But looking back on it, it was a little too serious, and like I did have fun editing with it. I did have fun, but actually like watching the podcast, I don't think it was a good podcast. It was a good podcast, But
The bloopers were golden,
the
dude.
bloopers were golden, but the
were great.
bloopers, nobody saw the bloopers. They were never posted.
Yeah. But we got behind the
That's
scenes,
the first mistake
behind
right
the scenes tea.
Yeah, that. Unfortunately, I do not have the rights to post that, so I can't post those. But yeah, that used to be my old podcast. But then starting in September, something happened, and I left my old robotics team. And so during that time, but by leaving my old robotics team, that meant that I was also leaving my old podcast. So that means Aryan was in a low spot. But on
Aryan was a free man.
I was a free agent.
A free agent.
Yeah. I was open for hire.
Single with the podcast.
So, but actually on that day, it was kind of like I don't remember if it was that same exact day, but then we all got together after that and we went on a walk in my neighborhood. We were just walking around. They were like, I didn't have a podcast anymore. And they were like, oh, come on. Because they actually we had about, at that time, I'd say 15 subscribers. They were like 4 of them. So, three of them, not 4 of them.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but so they
you didn't subscribe
I did
to your own
I did.
channel? Yeah, there you go, 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 of them.
I actually made 2 accounts, but
Yeah.
it was 5.
Oh, jeez.
No, you didn't. Yeah, no.
But we were all invested in it. Well, I was probably the most invested in it, but they watched it, and now I didn't have any podcasts. But on that walk, while we were walking around, as a joke, I was like, we could start our own podcast now. Because, and we could actually, I don't know, have our own podcast. Instead of you guys watching my podcast, we could all just have our own podcast. And
Our own.
this is where one of the first controversies of the DMT show came. What would be the name of our podcast? I'm gonna give it to Ashok. Ashok, what do you think the name of our podcast should have been? Instead of right now, if you don't know, our podcast name is DMT or Dominican Masala Tea. But Ashok.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, so to explain that, if you didn't watch the first episode, you should watch it. But it means, so Dominican, because these 2 twins, Andy and Jason, they are Dominican, of the Dominican descent. And me and Aaron, you can tell.
We're not Mexican.
Not Mexican. Me and Aaron are Indian. So, and masala is something popular in India. And then, we spilled tea here in this DMT show. Can't spell truth without tea. Say it one more time.
Can't spell truth without tea.
Yeah. Can't spell truth without tea.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you can't spell truth without tea.
Yeah.
Just can't. It's impossible. It's impossible.
So, that's the origin of each word, very significant. But I wanted to make Dominican tikka masala, because tikka masala is something
Yeah, so tikka
popular
masala,
in India.
yeah, it's something very popular.
I started rolled off the tongue, but then DTM
I also did too.
sounds weird
Yeah.
now, because DMT is so just forged into my mind.
But me
now,
and Jason,
I think the tikka part, the part we try to integrate another word into the word. Nah, dude, it doesn't work like that, dude. You gotta be upfront with the name and you gotta be true to the name.
yeah, plus,
Can't be integrating
yeah.
other stuff.
Plus for DMT, while we were coming up with the names, we already had a logo for DMT, and we wanted to get into it as quick as possible. So bless you, Ashok, but we wanted to get into it as quick as possible. So we were like, all right, we already have a logo. So instead of making what would a Dominican tikka masala logo even be? What would it? A Dominican masala tea. You could make the teacup, and then yeah, still Dominican masala tea is a much better logo, obviously. But before both of those logos, we had a much better logo. Not logo. What am I saying? Before both of those names, we had a crazy name, but we weren't able to go through with it.
Oh my god, dude. Nope.
I did not remember this.
We weren't able to go through with it.
Nope.
Because of copyrights. So,
Oh.
yeah.
I remember that.
So the name of it would have been Double Stuffed Oreo.
No.
So me and Ashok would have been the outsides of the Oreo. And then
Oh my god.
Jason and Andy would have been the inside.
Yeah, I think you can see where that goes.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't think we would have legally been allowed to have Oreo in our name because of Oreos is a brand name.
Yeah, that was the only reason. Yeah.
Not only reason.
Yeah.
no other like you know.
We could have been we could have been the DSO show. Who knows?
Could have.
Alternate universe.
Could have been.
In an alternate universe. But so moving on now. So that's kind of the history of us. But our friendship's been going on for a long time, and I would say that compared to a lot of people, our friendship is a very successful one. So like I honestly,
I agree.
In my opinion, and like this is kind of like cool to me. I couldn't pick one of the three people here as like my favorite person. Like in my mind, they're all like equal.
Aww.
No, it's because I will hate you so much. So I can't. Yeah. But so I wanted to ask all of you guys, what does it mean? Oh wait.
It's not.
Everybody say it with me.
Everyone say it with me.
It's not Poppy.
We missed it. No.
It's not Poppy, bro.
It's not Poppy.
It wasn't who you thought it was. It wasn't. It was not. I missed the entire conversation. What was happening?
So we were talking about friends and how we're all so great friends, except for Ashok, because he always like. What about
he never texts back? Yo, it's so annoying.
Bro.
Ashok never responds.
Okay, ready? When's the last time that happened?
Today, when I asked.
Like yesterday.
When I asked what time, and I had to ping you because you wouldn't respond.
It was less than a minute after. Dude, I literally saw it and I clicked on Discord and you're like, at the show, respond, you fucking bozo. Alright, whatever. Andy didn't respond.
Yeah,
Andy didn't respond.
So I wanted to ask everyone, what does it mean, like what's the most important part to be a friend? Like if you had to, giving advice to our viewers, how can you be a better friend to someone? So,
I'll volunteer first.
Yeah, Jason.
I'll go first. So, like, just like reciprocation of just like the friendship itself. Like, if they're texting you, text them back. Show. If they're if they're like asking to hang out, try to like go out of your way to like make the friendship progress and like actually do something. Cause like, I mean, that's what friends are for. Just do that and just like have good energy, reciprocate it back. And that's what good friends are. And just like be willing to sacrifice some time just for your friend because it's valuable time that you won't get back. And you'll probably realize that once you spend that time, you're enjoying it while you're with them. So that's my advice.
Like if you think you're busy, like if you really enjoy like having time and being with your friends, you'll make time to be with them because you enjoy it. Cause like sometimes if like your mom tells you to like wash the dishes or do your laundry and you say you're doing like you're busy, you're probably not gonna do it and you're gonna like maybe personally take longer to finish or like to do your homework or study for the test. But your friends are like, oh, let's hang out. You're probably gonna finish it faster if you really want to like be with them and like manage your time. So wait. Okay.
Keep going.
But yeah, you'll manage your time to make time to be with them. So that's something that like I see. That was fun.
Okay, you know what? I'll go now. So I think the most important part of a friendship is honesty, and I'll tell you why. Right? Actually, I don't really know why, but it just is, right? So when like literally just be honest with your friends. That's why they're your friends in the first place, because you're honest with them, they trust you, and also this is something separate, but your friends should be people that you can rely on. Not completely rely on, but like you should still be independent. But if you ever need the help, then they should be people that you can ask for help. Whether that be homework, so whether that be studying, alright. Whether that be even giving them homework sometimes, it's just whatever it might be. Just always be willing to help them, or like always make sure that they're willing to help you. So I think that's really important. Reciprocating the energy.
Yeah, and part of like that honesty thing, the phrase that we have where like there's no truth without tea. That slogan itself, of course, did come from the show, but like we used tea like before we had the Dominican Masala tea show, and not like. Tea, the word tea itself isn't important to us, but like that idea of like, being honest with each other, spilling the beans or spilling the tea, whatever you want to call it. But that is important. And then also something for What's all right?
This is a funny expression, dude. This is a funny expression.
Yeah, but something else that I learned this year was I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone, but today I mentioned earlier I left my robotics team, right? So one of the things that I recommend for everyone to do is to find out there's a difference between, like, of course you're gonna have a lot of friends, and then you're gonna of course have like best friends. Like my best friends are obviously these 3 people here, or like the 3 people in this call. So, all right, but it's important. So like if you have friends,
you said it.
If you have friends in like from a club or from like a sport or from like I don't know anything outside of school, it's important to ask yourself the question: would you be friends if you still weren't in that club, or if you weren't still with them on that sport? So is your friendship only like a work friendship, or are you guys actually truly friends? So I was actually quite fortunate. So like once I left my robotics team, I was actually friends with like most of the people who were on my old robotics team. So like, yeah, they were good friends of mine. Like even if I wasn't with them, working with them, I knew they would have my back. But there was also, unfortunately, exceptions. There was like people who, I'm honestly not trying to throw shade, but there were still people who were like, okay, they no longer cared about me. I'm not gonna say names, of course, but for example, there's one person who like, my last 5 conversations with this person has been that person like asking me for like food. I was like, come on. After like
me?
No. Andy does ask for food a lot, but
yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm hungry.
That's because
Andy's I'm like, yo.
That's because Andy's a freeloader, but that's a different conversation.
He's what?
It's part of Andy's role as being a stripper. It all comes together.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
How are those connected?
They're like, connected, bro. You're too young and shit to understand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Friendship is important, though. So, like, I've said this before. I remember saying this. You gotta get your own DMT show. Gotta get, like, not like an actual podcast, but, like, get your own group of friends.
Not the podcast part.
Yeah. Don't steal our ideas. This is our idea. Our territory. So
I mean, you can try. Sorry. You know,
we will too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm waiting for like.
We'll sue anybody that makes a podcast. They're copying us.
Watch
every podcast.
Next week it's gonna be like Dominican masala beans, and we spill the beans. And like, all right.
Yeah, dude. DMT beans without B or something like that.
If you wanna go that way, we can go that way. But yeah, friendship important. Make sure you have your own friends. All right, let's transition into something else.
Make friends.
Yeah, make friends.
Out of your comfort zone. Just because, like, you might think people are, like, constantly judging you, but people worry about themselves too much to look at you and judge you. So, yeah, just go out there. Somebody won't mind if you just say hi. Nobody will think it's weird. Like, oh my god, that guy said hi to me? What a weirdo. But, you know, just say hi. It's
so many cameos today.
I know, crazy. What a day. you guys are so lucky. So lucky. What I was saying, if you guys, just start a conversation, maybe something will spark. You'll find like some similarities, but you'll never know. Think of strangers, just potential friends.
I got a would you rather. We haven't done a would you rather in a while. Not moving away. Would you rather have $1 million or become a bird?
$1 million? Birds are dumb as fudge. $1 million.
Yeah, I'd take the $1 million.
Come on.
Oh my! I knew I was gonna say the bird.
What? Being a bird is kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay. I knew the guy was gonna say the bird.
Come on. What? Being a bird seems kind of cool. You get to like fly around.
Okay, explain. Convince me. What bird would you?
A goose.
That kid
start out really low.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I was thinking a goose was an ostrich. Oh boy. I was gonna say, can geese fly?
Okay, this episode is going
I caught myself.
Like everywhere, but yeah. Geese do fly. They're not ostriches. They're geese. But like, the freedom that comes with like being a bird. It's just like amazing. Like of course
Yeah,
though.
the freedom that comes with being a millionaire. Because like you're bound by money in
Nah,
this world.
yeah, there's no freedom in being a millionaire. There's not.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Because money is a limiting factor for a lot of people.
Sombrero.
Once you get sucked into that, you're stuck there.
Think about it though, right? You could just like, my mentality is like, you buy a bunch of Jordans and then wait for the value to go up, and then you just like increase the million, and then you just like
in crypto, and then you'll like.
You do not do that because then you go into debt or something. You do not do that.
Yeah.
Or you can just invest all into the stock market. Or pay off your debt that you already have.
Yeah.
So
But wait, alright, okay, let's go back to the
yeah.
Oh, as a goose, you have freedom. What freedom?
You can fly.
To fly, I don't have to worry about like high school or like the issues of like human society. Like,
You have to worry about surviving it. That's scary.
Think-
it's such
okay,
a
wait,
simpler
here's-
life. It's such a
Here's a
simpler
legitimate
life.
question though. Here's a legitimate question. When you become the bird, does your lifespan become the lifespan of the bird?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
What is
Okay,
the
yeah,
then
lifespan
it
of
has
a
to.
bird?
Why do you be like an 80-year-old
Like,
bird?
probably
bro?
10 years.
I'm researching. What's the
Right?
lifespan of a goose?
Fucking decade.
Because imagine if like you become the bird, and you have like 6 years to live, and it's like, well,
The lifespan of a Canada goose is 17 years.
We're in America.
okay, so you would
we're off,
legit be
like, 5.
one. You would be wait.
Yeah, I'd die.
You would be 5 months away from 4 months away from death if you became a goose right now.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already
There you
moving, so yeah. Because the DMT
Yeah, the
show
show's
is
making
popping
us
up
bread,
right
so yeah,
now.
right. No.
Yeah. That Apollo episode going crazy, but
Yeah, that was 10 mil right there.
$10 million.
all right. And before we end, I have some other stuff so many times in this podcast and like many times in just like society, I get made fun of a lot because like the way I say certain words. So
Oh
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask like some words. I just want to see how you guys pronounce it. So,
here we go.
what's the state above California?
Or
Oregon? Yeah, Oregon, right?
Oregon, right? Not Oregon or like.
Oregon.
Okay. Okay.
Oregon.
Okay. So what do you call a moving picture?
A
video.
movie.
No, like one that repeats itself.
A
Loop.
loop.
Okay, a GIF or a GIF?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
GIF. GIF.
It's
Right?
yeah.
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 All right.
Not GIF.
Shook's dying.
Okay.
I'm
Dying.
dying.
All about Skippy, bro. Not
Okay. Vase or
What?
vase? Vase or vase?
Vase.
Vase.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not vase. It's vase.
Okay.
Vase. Who cares?
It's like
bro?
how
it's
I
not
say
vase. You know that.
eraser. I say eraser.
That's
So, like,
no, dude. That's
eraser?
messed up, dude. It's eraser.
Eraser.
A razor.
Eraser? Oh, no.
Eraser.
A
Eraser.
razor, like, bro. Well, I have one, bro. I have one.
Yeah.
Caramel.
That's what
I say caramel.
Okay, that's what my next one would be. Caramel or caramel?
Caramel. No, people say caramel, bro. That's like that's really disgusting.
I have no
Caramel.
clue what I feel like it's one of
I
the
say
other.
caramel.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't not
Caramel?
had to say that. I haven't had to say caramel. Okay.
Anyone else have any? Because that's all I had.
You guys have to say my last name.
Gutierrez. Okay.
Gutierrez.
Arian, AA, Ryan, Hassan. Which one are you guys going for?
I'm going with Hassan.
Hassan? Alright.
Hassan's
Arian.
great.
Go with Hassan.
Okay.
A shook, Ashok,
Arian.
a shock, a shook,
Ash.
Aba, Ash.
Ash. Abe.
Abop is a
I
callback.
forgot about
Bro,
that one. I
Avon.
forgot about that one.
Wow.
Oh man, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, it is a shook.
It is a show.
Ash,
That
okay.
was a shock.
But there's
What
one
a
teacher
shocker.
who still go on. I've never heard that before.
You heard what I said, right?
Yeah, a shocker.
Yeah. What
Oh,
a
shit.
shocker. Oh man.
It's a shocker.
It's like,
What
oh,
a-
he a choke. So fun. Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, there's one teacher that
I
still
love
calls me a shook to this day.
Who?
I still haven't corrected.
Can't say. Never mind. Alright, but yeah. I'm having the last one, and this one is up to the viewers. Answer in the chat. All right, DMT or DTM. All right, you guys get to pick. Pick which one.
Or
you
DSO. Clear answer.
Or
DSO.
DSO. Yeah. Right?
DSO.
DSO will live on eventually. DSO.
Double stuffed, oh, man.
Double stuffed Oreo. But
What a tragedy.
yeah. Rest in peace, DSO. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this week's episode. Next week, Christmas is coming around the corner. Look out. Santa Claus is coming to town, and we will see you guys then. But hope you guys have a good week, and we will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
See you next episode. Bye.